Great, we finally got sound. First thing to hear, dodgy deals with cars.
This is not everything with Jared.
Tax evasion! Road tax evasion!
Great start to the stream. Yeah, nice.
Watched it already? Of course. You know, we need to keep it unprofessional. Prelude stream to get things going. Yeah, start building.
Start building more. Won't be long.
Lucas. I want Lucas to tell us how it's going.
Just test
Sound.
Yeah. We'll then realise we've Oh, me, yeah. Test, volume test, 1, 2. Volume test, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. It's good? Professional as ever.
Oh, we'll be fine. If this opens. Still.
Ready to go?
Yup.
Oh, we've got some people here. Hello.
How many people do we actually have in chat? Let's see.
There's 11 watching. Oh, the numbers going up.
Push it to the one here. I do not want more people to start really sure about playing.
I can just start doing the unboxing, couldn't I?
Do you want to start?
Yeah. Right, guys. Welcome to the first Dino PC live stream. It's with me, Jared, a system builder, and we've got Kal here. You are. What are you actually?
Yeah, what am I? I'm Twitter Master.
He's the Twitter master, Kal.
I'm Twitter
That's a
master.
good nickname. I like that. Right, we've got a build here today with a i7 7700K overclocked, 16 gig of Corsair Vengeance LPX RAM. What have we got? A Samsung 850 Pro SSD, Strix Z270F gaming motherboard, and a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. That's an MSI Armor. Right, I'll get to unboxing now. Waiting for everyone else to turn up. Let's make a start.
If you guys have any questions, send them through YouTube chat or Twitter.
Yep, any questions anytime, I'll try and answer them as I go.
Either one would do. Not Facebook. Do not send for Facebook, please. Someone said, my wet dream.
You get used to it building these all day. There's the MSI 1080 Ti. Remember, we're frame is as well, or is it? It's about there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Right, let's lay these all out.
First question from Stubby Lad. Number one, we can't send you the PC when it's built. Sorry. We'll have a giveaway soon. We'll have a giveaway very, very soon. And when do you think the GPUs would drop in price? Because you need a new one.
Okay, that's a question.
Good question.
Yeah, whenever
maybe
it's going to drop in popularity.
Yeah. When unicorns exist and fairies and pixie dust.
We all hope soon, but it's just a hope.
Really, it should rebound soon.
Mm.
My money's on end of this year.
As soon as they put production up.
Yeah, everyone's pretty pissed off about Bitcoin. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It's screwed up Ryzen.
Screwed the whole graphics card on. RAM, CPU.
Hopefully when they do drop in price, we'll have new ones.
Right, where are we? Shove the camera a bit closer. Right, just get closer. Yeah, let's get closer. There we go. Okay, that's about right. Okay, let's start. Let's get the CPU in here. This you want to be really careful with, because any one of these pins get bent and you can cause all sorts of problems. Just want to drop it in really lightly, give a little wiggle just to make sure it's in place, and then pop the lid down. There you go.
So what processor is this?
It's the i7-7700K, which we're going to be overclocking to 4.8 gigahertz. Which will be cooled nicely by the H100i over there. I think it's IV2. Go.
Okay, we have a good question. What's your favourite computer build? From Josh Makes Vids.
Oh, it's a favourite computer build.
No custom. No custom, like.
Well, the favourite case at the moment to build in is probably something like a Corsair 460X. I've done a lot of them recently, and they're all good fun. They look pretty nice as well. We've got a 600C here today to build in, which is similar. It's the inverted case, which is quite awkward if you're used to building in correct oriented case. But let's get to that now.
Personal preference, AMD or Intel? For me, it has to be Intel, just because, you know, kind of been good over the last 10 years. AMD Ryzen's good. Ryzen's pretty good.
I'm liking Ryzen. I'm glad they finally come out with something. I've still got a FX 8350 in my build, so
that's an amazing processor.
It was great at the time. It's a little dated now, but it's still going well. Due for an upgrade any day now.
If you guys have been following us on Twitter, you know that I'm a big fan of AMD Ryzen Threadripper right now, despite my love for Intel. AMD UK knows that as well, which is all good. Ryzen Friday.
Yeah, we've done a few builds with Threadripper, haven't we? They're always nice going out. Right, first things first in cases, I always like to get the power supply in. Usual first port of call.
How come there's no NVMe drive in such a high-end PC?
Well, we didn't pick this. This is a customer's build, isn't it? So
this build that Jarrad's working on is a customer's build, so it's by request which parts go inside it.
It's possible that they want to upgrade their own NVMe drive, something like that.
Link's FPS says hello. What up?
Hello.
What's the best budget GPU and CPU in your opinion? Jarrad, you go first.
Budget, depending what you're classing as budget, I'm really liking like a 1050 or a 1050 Ti at the moment. They seem great mid-range cards. CPU, you can pretty much get away with an i3 in most games, I'd say. Like maybe a 7100 or something like that. And a 1050 Ti, I think that's a good match.
For me, personal preference, budget CPU, entry Ryzen stuff. Graphics cards, well, you know, Bitcoining, so I don't know right now.
There's no value graphics cards at the moment.
The best budget graphics card in a long while is probably the GTX 750.
Oh, that was good,
awesome.
yeah.
That was
So
awesome.
750 Ti's, made a lot of those.
When the mining craze calms down, we can answer that question. You know,
Yeah.
with actual choices.
We're all waiting for it. Oh, yeah, a little bit more actually.
When you build these PCs, would you take any precautions before starting? That's from Cloudbird.
Well, yeah, everything we've got anti-static cloths on here, we've got anti-static flooring, everything we make sure is completely like, we're decharged before we do. We always got a big hunk of metal next to us touching it to make sure nothing goes wrong. Any precautions you can think of?
For me, I'm kind of reckless, so I'll just build my stuff on carpet and like avoid the PC mess, but Jared is right. Anti-static mats, in some cases full desk. Yeah, best precautions you can make.
Yeah.
Just make sure there's no static.
Yeah, if you're building by yourself, it's always a good idea to have like an anti-static brick stand or something, but we don't need that because of all the stuff we have.
Exactly. So all those memes with cats sitting on top of PCs while they're being built, yeah, not so great.
Yeah, not happening here.
Okay, Stubby Lad. How much longer do you think a GTX 970 will get me for 60 FPS for standard gaming?
That's a long, for 1080p I'd say quite a long time.
Yeah,
We're talking,
definitely.
I'd say another 3, 4, maybe 5 years on a
Definitely.
970.
I've actually still got a GTX 970 in my spare PC, and for 1080p gaming it's quite good.
Like when you push the resolution higher, it can run into issues with the 3.5 gig of RAM thing.
Definitely.
But 1080p you're fine for a long time with that
I
card.
mean, it's worth noting, in some games, if you want to compromise visual settings and don't do the whole PC Master Race thing, you can get to 1440p and in some cases 4K. As always, game dependent. Don't expect that with, say, Witcher 3 or Crysis, but it's doable. Yeah, that card is kind of aging now.
Yeah.
Modern
it's the
games
last
and
game.
all.
I'm still on the 980 Ti. So that'll
Same with
last
me.
me a while. Thanks.
Same with me.
Oh, what brand?
What is it? Zotac.
Zotac.
I've water cooled it.
Oh,
I've water cooled it.
Ah, that's not bad.
More power.
We've got some Zotacs going out here soon. They're nice cards, very nice cards.
Okay, chill dudes, you have a very weird question. I'm guessing it's your keycaps. You're probably going to retype it, but we'll try our best to answer it anyway. Translate. Do you know about the MSI codec 033.EU V7RD? That's either an error issue on your BIOS or that's a laptop. One out of two. I do not know.
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell for me.
Doesn't ring a bell. That's either a laptop or a BIOS issue. What's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM should I have to survive? To survive?
Your Minecraft server. Wow. Okay.
What's that for?
We're getting the memes already in chat. I love it.
You need RAM to survive.
Dedicated RAM.
Alright. 8 gigabytes, I would say should be standard. 8
Yeah.
gigs. 8 gigs.
So for
easily.
gaming, like normal desktop use for is okay, but 8 you really want for when you start gaming.
Yeah, definitely go for 8.
If you can push 16, it'll probably future-proof you for quite a lot longer, but 8 is fine for now.
It's worth bearing in mind that faster RAM also helps.
Mhm.
There's not a case of more is always better. Sometimes faster is better. Depends what your needs are. Gamer Miguel says, I wish I was the owner of a gaming PC. You could be. Go to dinopc.com, insert ad here.
There we go. Problem solved.
Now for real, on our site we do have entry-level systems that are, you know, good value, high performance, very affordable.
Primal Light is 400 and something pounds, I think. I'll get that one up playing any game at the moment.
Take note of Jarrad building a PC here and you could build your own.
Exactly.
There you go, Miguel.
So, I think we're ready to put the motherboard in. This is the one. I don't know if we want to change the camera on this one because we're going flat. Can't see much from there.
Okay, let's get a close up.
Professional camera work here from Cal.
Yeah, I'm an expert at this.
I'll keep going. A bit closer.
No, it's fine. They're happy, they can see it. The stupid soul says hello. How you doing?
How you doing? Actually, let's get
Okay, Jarrad, you want to recap? Nov Awesome says, what PC are you building?
What PC are we building? Right, it's quite a high-end one. i7 7700K 1080 Ti, Strix Z270F motherboard. Really nice computer in a 600C by Corsair.
Orzek is asking for a shout out for his YouTube channel. I believe it's for YouTube. Hope so. His name is Seb. Shout out to Seb.
Yep.
Box, one of our great streamers on Mixer, has a question. Will you guys be doing a stream with a custom water loop in the system? Should we? Should we?
Yeah. If you want us to.
If you want us to, we'll do it. We'll do it. William says, can you overclock an Intel i5 7400? No, you cannot.
Needs that K after it.
You need that K. That K means killer performance.
Killer overclocks.
So it's worth noting that Jarrad's using a very high-powered screwdriver here,
yep.
but a regular Phillips head will do. Regular screwdriver is just fine. That's literally all you need for building a PC.
Phillips head screwdriver.
And cable ties.
Cable ties and some nice pair of snips will do ya.
Yeah, that is literally it. It's not a car.
It's a lot simpler than people think.
Oh, Thomas Evans, you're a funny guy. Look out, Linus. Jarrad is on the scene.
No.
Please don't tell Linus about that. He'll burn us.
Thank you for that comment, Thomas Evans. Happy birthday, by the way, Tom. I know him.
I know you know that.
Yeah. Oh. Was that battery? Temporary glitch. Is that audio still going, right? Okay, temporary software glitch here, guys. We're on the case. Here's something.
And that's why we can't be Linus.
Ta-da! You saw nothing, guys. You saw nothing. Yeah, we're back.
You saw nothing, okay? Repeat, you saw nothing.
Completely smooth and professional.
There was no error. We are professionals here.
Right, we've got the motherboard in, as you can almost see. Here we go. And it's upside down. Here we go. Right, let's start some cable management with some individually braided extension cables.
Now we're going to witness Jarrad's expert cable management.
This is the tricky bit.
If you guys haven't noticed, this motherboard is inverted in this case. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the old Silverstone cases.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cloudbird, you saw there was no error, okay? There was no error. Oh, Snowpause says, I'm waiting for my laptop to be sold so I can buy the Primal Gen. But I'm a bit skeptical about the Intel i3 7100 processor. Is it good for GTA 5?
GTA 5 on that i3 7100. I'd say as long as you're not cranking the settings to max, it'll be absolutely fine. The single core performance on those i3s are great.
Yeah, the new i3s are great. They're all great. They're very, very good. Okay, Stubby Lad. Will NVIDIA Volta be revolutionary or just a standard upgrade? Good question, considering no one knows anything about NVIDIA Volta GPUs except NVIDIA at this point in time.
We have no more inside knowledge than you guys do.
Yeah. We'll probably have more information on Bitcoin coming back to normal than we do about NVIDIA Volta. Yeah.
Alright, back to the business end of the case.
We hope it's revolutionary.
Yeah.
Because we really need graphics cards that can do 4K with a breeze.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That aren't the absolute highest end graphics cards.
We're getting a bit tired of lowering settings in GTX 970s and all that. It's either that or, you know, buy a 1070. So hopefully they'll be that revolutionary.
Need another 4-pin extension. That's fine.
Thoughts on Nintendo Switch?
Nintendo Switch. I don't currently own one.
I don't care for one.
I have nothing against them. I've never really been into Nintendo too much, but I'm sure I'll pick one up at some point just to see what it's like.
I'm sure I will not pick one up at some point just to see what it's like. Because I prefer old Nintendo when they had, you know, good games.
Ooh.
Burn. Didn't they release a game the other day, or an announcement, and the game is physical cardboard or something like that. It's literally cardboard that you put on top of the console and you build houses or something like that.
They're trying something there, I see. This is different.
Yeah, but who wants to pay £80 for cardboard? It's £80 cardboard. Like you can build robots, a remote control car, a fishing rod, a house. A house. Like £80 houses, the only thing millennials can afford. So I suppose it's great for that.
Yeah.
Other than that, not really, no. Thoughts on Nintendo Switch? I'm not too keen on that. I'm not keen on the idea of playing Doom at 20 frames per second. So, yeah. Who knows, maybe we'll get a better opinion would change, but yeah, not too keen on that. Is that an inverted case? Yes, it is. Yes, Nitro Music.
600C Corsair.
600C by Corsair. They make awesome cases.
You do like Corsair cases, yeah.
Literally turning your world upside down.
Oh, the tagline there. Sell that to Corsair.
Yeah, you hear that, Corsair? Turn your gaming experience upside down. Wow. With a 600C plus.
3 fans.
That'd be like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, but isn't Zelda Breath of the Wild just like Witcher 3 for babies?
Oh, that's gonna rustle some jimmies right there.
Uh-oh, burn. Okay, Jarrad, you can answer this one since I never decided to make a career out of building PCs.
Yep.
I left it to you. What certifications, experiences needed to build PCs?
Nothing. Watch a
Yeah,
YouTube
literally nothing.
video, watch this stream, and you'll be able to build a computer.
Yeah,
It-
watch
it's-
Jarrad.
It's not hard to build. It's hard to build very what's the word? Beautifully.
Yeah.
It's pretty computers are hard to make, but a computer is very easy to make.
Put it this way, if you know how to, some of you might be too young to know this, but if you know how to plug a game cartridge into a game console, you can install a graphics card.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Then you'll be fine.
It's a bit nerve-wracking the first time because obviously they are quite costly components, but it's very easy.
Once you've built your first PC, yeah, you're fine from that moment onwards.
Yeah, everyone's nervous when they first build their computer.
So as far as it goes, you just need experience and applying to the right places. That's how you get into PC building. But once you get good at it, you become reckless and you start, you know, playing catch with graphics cards.
Exactly. Do that all the time. Yeah.
Playing frisbees with motherboards. That's what we do here. What 1080 Ti model would you recommend?
Oh,
Nitro Music is looking for one.
there's not many I don't recommend. They're all pretty good. The 1080 Ti's. I haven't handled a bad one yet.
Yeah,
With
truth be
some-
told, once you start spending over £600 on a graphics card, it's kind of hard to find an error
Yeah.
in which one is going to give you an extra frame a second.
It's whichever one has the best cooling usually, because they all have GPU boost. They all go to different clock speeds. Just whichever one has good cooling, whichever one you get for a good price, pretty much. I'd recommend.
I'd say go for the one that has the best style in it, that looks really cool.
Yeah, if you like the look of one.
Yeah,
go
I
for
mean,
that.
let's face it, if you're going to put a window in your PC, it may as well look good. And if not, just, you know, rip off the cooler and put a water block on it. You are welcome. Oh, we have an update on the MSI codec 033 barcode. It's a gaming desktop on
Okay.
sale in Scandinavia.
Oh, can't say I'm a massive expert on the Scandinavian desktop.
And I'm not too
marketplace.
keen on PCs that have barcodes for names.
It needs a bit better marketing, I think.
Yeah.
That's all.
We like to keep it simple here. Primal Gen. At
Never
some
know.
point, you know, we might
Include some
introduce the barcode stuff. We see everyone else is doing it. The 003-Ultra. The T1000 model, yeah. See you, stubby lad. He said goodbye.
Oh, ta-ra.
Oh, Motherbox. Out of all the Corsair cases you have, what's your favourite? Jarrad, you go first.
I think I already brought this up, but the 460X at the moment is my favourite. We're getting in spec Omegas pretty soon. I'm pretty sure that's known knowledge, and they look pretty nice as well. They're
Yeah.
the same case as a 400C and the 460X,
Mm-hmm.
but with more of the spec styling on it, which I quite like. So I'm looking forward to those. But at
Yeah.
the moment, it's probably a 460X.
For me, my favourite case would have to be the Corsair Carbide Air 240. Really small cube case, looks awesome.
Great design on that.
But the new spec Omegas, they look godly. They look awesome. They're like a spec Alpha on steroids. They have tempered glass, they have feet, so they can walk. They look awesome.
We can't wait to get our hands on those.
It looks like a mini version of Canary Wharf. It looks awesome. Yeah, we'll have those in shortly. So what Jarrad is doing right now, he's using cable ties. Very, very important for building a PC.
Could not build a nice computer without cable ties. Very hard.
It's also worth bearing in mind with this particular power supply, the CX750M. It has braided cables and they're modular, so that helps with cable management as well.
Right, for the front panel headers now, these can always be a little bit awkward no matter what case you're in, especially when it's upside down. Let's flip this around. Where are we going from? Try and keep my head out of the way. There you go.
What RAM is that, by the way?
This is Corsair Vengeance LPX. It's 16 gig and 2x8, and it's running at 3000 megahertz. Nice set of RAM.
It's Snow White. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it does stand out, doesn't it?
It would go nice with some white RGB lights, because everyone loves RGB. But white lights will look really good.
Yeah, I am a fan of plain white lights in cases.
I'm a fan of non-RGB stuff.
I like RGB for the fact you can just change like your color scheme very easily. I'm not a fan of like the cycling RGB lights.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on it. You know, it's a bit like having a mini disco inside your house.
Yeah, it's always a bit full on.
They put RGB lights on chairs now. Have you seen that?
Oh, have you seen the headset stand with RGB lights?
Yeah, because your headset stand needs to light up
Of course it
when
does.
you're not playing. And you can see the lights in the back of your chair as you're playing. You know, definitely need lights. You realise we're gonna all look like 1980s Tron by the year 2030?
Oh yeah, computers will look like that. RGB clothing's next, I reckon.
Nardi1975 says hello. Hello, welcome to our stream.
Hello,
We're building a PC in the Corsair, what is this case called?
600C.
600C. Guaranteed to turn your gaming experience upside down with an inverted motherboard. Motherboard says he has the 540 and a 750D case.
Okay.
Those cases are monsters.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
The 750D
Not
is
small.
enormous. That's why I got the 240, because it's tiny and portable and easy to manage.
I do like smaller cases, but they do look quite impressive.
I can
those big
move it
ones.
with that brute strength.
Don't need a forklift.
Yeah.
Right, some more front panels.
Is the Corsair HX1200i a good power supply?
Very good power
It's
supply,
very good.
yeah.
Very, very good. It's 80 plus, platinum rated. It's more than good. It's great.
Overkill from the majority of builds I've seen it in, but if, I don't know, if you're running a mining rig or something, maybe you need
Don't
it.
encourage the miners.
No, don't run a
Don't
mining
encourage
rig.
the miners. Yeah, I mean, it's worth bearing in mind that as graphics cards get very, very efficient with energy, power supplies like that are largely overkill.
Yeah.
Like, even for 2 graphics cards, you don't need that. You do not need that. No way.
The new 10 series, like 800 watt is fine for 2 graphics cards.
Yeah,
So-
they're really, really good.
unless you're running like Threadripper or something unbelievably power hungry like that, like not many need above 700-800 watts at the moment.
He says 1080 SLI with Threadripper was my plan.
Oh well.
Even that I don't think would scratch it, but if you want headroom, then go
Yeah,
for it. Why
it's
not?
always got upgrade room, and
Why
it's a
not?
very good power supply.
Very good. I mean, this takes us back to the old days. Some of you are too young to know, even remember. But, you know, 7 years ago, with an 8800 GTX by NVIDIA, put 2 or 3 of those in a rig, yeah, you need a power supply like that. You need that power supply.
Set your rig on fire, putting 2 of them in there.
Yep. Personal oven in your bedroom.
Space heater.
What are you running? Oh, if you're running a Titan V, as they need 750 watts. Well,
They don't really.
did they need 750 watts? I
No.
don't think that much.
They're pretty. I think they're more power efficient than a 1080 Ti.
Yeah,
From
NVIDIA's
what I've heard.
graphics cards have become very, very power efficient over the years. Even a Titan V is not gonna require that much power.
It might be like the recommended on their website for like your whole system.
Yeah, much like system requirements for all your latest favorite video games, the requirements are largely overblown.
Mm.
Like, yeah, you do not need that for a Titan V. Okay, Flynn Murfitt, you can go first in this question. And how
Sure.
long have you been building computers, Jared?
Well, I've been building computers since I was about, what, probably 15. So that's pushing 6 years now. So 6, 7 years I've been building computers. And professionally, I've been doing it for about 4 or 5.
There you go, Jared, 4 or 5 years professionally,
Mhm.
since he was a teenager by himself in his basement.
Yep, just building
Just
my
him
own
and RGB
computers.
lights.
That's all I needed. What more do you need?
Myself, about 14 years. Since I was 14 years old. If we count modern PlayStation 2s and Sega Mega Drives, probably about since I was 10. Whether that's legal or not, I'm not too sure, but there you go. Our whole lives, we qualify for the PC Gaming Master Race.
What was your first gaming system then, Cal?
As in PC?
Any.
PC. Oh, Sega Mega Drive.
Sega Mega
The
Drive?
Sega kid. Despised the Nintendo.
Yeah, I was Sega. I've never played Mario. I don't think I've ever played Mario.
Never.
No, I've never owned like a
See?
Nintendo system.
He doesn't like Mario. I don't like cardboard video games from Nintendo. I'm a
Reminding
Sega
everyone.
kid. I didn't care for PCs until I was about 12. Yeah.
That was probably when I got into them as well.
I mean, I had one, but I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
It was, you know, mainly for, I'm sure a lot of people will relate, Dragon Ball Z pictures. That's what it's good for.
So you need a
Amongst
computer
other
for.
things.
Ugh.
Yeah, Nitro Music on that Titan V, yeah. Believe us, it's not that much more, you know, energy, power efficient, needs more power than a 1080 Ti. Trust me, you'll be fine with, you know, anything. You do not need a 1200i power supply for a Titan V. Don't worry about it. Yes, the extra cores and the tensor cores, a little more powerful than an overclocked 1080 Ti. Yeah. It depends on the application as well. Different applications will pull different power, but not a 1200i. You don't need it.
Certainly not for one. Maybe if you're going for 3 or 4 of them, then yeah.
Do not encourage the minors, but if you need 3 or 4 of them, video editing, anything like that. Anything workstation related, you're going to need a lot more power than you are for gaming anyway. But that being said, if you're buying a Titan V, you're not playing video games. You're making
Probably
video
not,
games.
yeah. You're
You're maybe making them.
doing something with deep learning or something like that.
Yeah.
Or you really want the best graphics card there is.
I mean, it is worth noting everybody in a PC Master Race does have an ego issue and wants the latest and greatest, which is
Yeah.
always good stuff, but yeah,
That's
you don't need a
CGV.
Titan V for gaming.
Kind of want one though. But
Yeah, you'd want one. I had a GTX Titan. I bought a Titan Black back in the
oh
day.
wow, yeah.
So I still got it, and I water cooled it. That card is really, really fast.
And I never quite went for the Titans. But I had the 780 Ti, the 980 Ti. I haven't got a 1080 Ti yet.
That Titan card was so awesome.
Titan Black.
Yeah, Titan Black.
Oh, that's a good card, wasn't
It was amazing. It wasn't black though. I always figured the cooler would be black, just so I could like build a Batman PC and make it
wasn't
look
black?
really cool.
Oh.
No, the letters were black. That was it.
That was it. That was the only
it.
difference. That's disappointing.
It was faster than the original Titan, but the letters were black. And I was like, I wanted the black cooler. I
So
was
you
like, okay,
wanted
I'm
it
gonna
for-
water cool it. Ha.
It's always about this stage in your build where everything looks like a mess. You're panicking, nothing's going where you want it to, but it always works out. Just got to put power through it. Two, we need that.
I don't care why. That's actually this guy's name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He said, I can't wait to get into PC building myself. Do you have any words of encouragement for him?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Watch a bunch of YouTube videos, a bunch of things like this stream, and you'll be confident in no time.
It seems appropriate to say YOLO here. So if you do wreck it, you know, YOLO.
Yeah.
But really and truly, you should be fine. Building a PC is pretty simple. Once you get over the initial nerve-wracking of holding a graphics card and all your fingers shaking,
We were all there.
because it's just destroyed your paycheck, you know, you'll be fine.
You'll be absolutely fine. Just do a lot of research first, that's all.
Yeah, do your research. But all you need is, you know, a screwdriver, cable ties, and if you want, cutters. Cutters, that's it. Jared, show him the tools of the trade, what he needs.
Cutters,
That,
out of focus, but cutters.
there you go, in focus.
And, well, you don't need one of these, but this is what we use.
It's
Automated
faster
drill.
and it sounds epic.
Oh yeah, it feels really cool to do that as well. So screwdriver, snips, and a big bunch of cable ties.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
2 for £1 Walker, so cable ties, there you go.
Do the cheap part of the build.
Yeah. But that's literally all you need, guys. Nitro music. Ooh, you're really enjoying this stream, aren't you? I can't decide between a 1080 Ti or wait for Volta. The chart says that Volta is going to be much more powerful. You know, at this point, we know more about Thanos and the Avengers than we do for Nvidia's Volta cards. We know nothing about Volta. I don't think Nvidia even knows. They've said nothing.
So locked down.
They just have really cool code names for graphics cards. We don't even know if they're going to be called Volta.
Yeah, when they're coming out, what they're going to be like, prices, nothing we know.
We know nothing.
So no, 1080 Ti is still going to be a very good card for a very long time.
I mean, we was talking about the GTX 970 earlier on, still being a very good card. So, you know, the 1080 Ti is probably still going to be one of the top 3 most powerful cards by the time this new stuff launches. So, bear that in mind.
I don't think you'd be disappointed.
Here's the thing: when you become a member of the PC Master Race, once you start waiting for stuff, you do not stop waiting for stuff, and you never buy stuff.
Always something to wait for. So
If your money's right and a product is right, then go for it. Do not wait. Can I have a free PC from Chris? We'll tease a competition here and say, in the next few weeks, maybe you can. I'll put one on Twitter at some point. Maybe. MCR Tech and Gaming. He says, I'm about to build a Thermaltake build. Got all the hardware, just need to finish reviewing the products. That should be interesting. When you finished it, tweet us a picture, we want to see it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Do you have any build ideas for a 500, is that euro sign or dollar? We can't tell. For a £500 build, we're in the UK, we use pounds. £500.
500 quid. I'd probably get a 1080 Ti.
Yeah, 1080 Ti.
Yeah, just buy the 1080 Ti, nothing else.
Yeah.
Probably get a 1050 or 1050 Ti in there.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not sure if that stretches from i5 or not.
Okay, for 500, I would say insert ad here. Check out dinopc.com because our stuff starts from 439, around 439, and you can scale it, customize it how you want. But if you are planning on building yourself, then yeah, start with 1050 Ti, 1050, something around there. Or if AMD, RX 570, something like that. i3 processor. Yeah. If you want to go the AMD route, Ryzen 3.
Yeah. They'll both do good for that price bracket.
Most importantly, SSD. I'm of the mindset like hard drives are for the most part dead. Go for SSD.
Yeah.
You get less space, but you know it's lightning fast.
Always recommend an SSD.
Very, very fast. SSDs to hard drives, it's like the old Sega Mega Drive commercials, you know? Blast processing! That's how fast they are.
Yeah.
Super turbo.
I can't use computers with hard drives in it anymore. It's just too slow.
I've reached that breaking point where someone asks me to take a look at their computer and it's got a hard drive in it. I just want to throw it out the window.
Like,
I want to throw it out the window.
Upgrade it first, and then I'll help you.
Why does it feel like everybody watching this is a millionaire? I don't care why I just said that. No one here is a millionaire.
No, you
Believe us.
don't need to be a millionaire to get into computers.
Noah's a box, he says, AMD have stepped up their game with CPUs. Do you think now they will catch up with GPUs? Well, they have caught up. The GPUs, the only thing destroying GPUs right now are the prices due to mining. But their graphics cards have caught up. They're really, really good. They're amazing.
I've got nothing bad to say about AMD graphics cards.
None. I mean, the RX 580 is awesome. That's an awesome card. That's what they got in the new Xbox One X, right?
Is it?
Yeah, the RX 580.
Oh, that's not
You know,
bad
and
at all.
even got it in a console. That's how good the thing is. Yeah. You know, Microsoft bought some of them. That's how good it is. Yeah, go for AMD RX 580 for the win.
The more competition we have in the marketplace, the cheaper the prices get. So
Exactly.
I'm always rooting on AMD to do some good stuff.
You know, it's funny. Someone's talking about, when is NVIDIA Volta coming out? And the other person's like, do you think AMD is good? It's like, at this point, it's like whatever one's in stock.
Yeah, whatever you can get.
But yeah, AMD they've really improved in 2017, especially with their processors. The graphics cards are really good as well. The processors, that's where they're killing it. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm so glad they've actually done good with this Ryzen launch.
As they say, competition is good. It's very good. Okay, William, he says, my weird gaming PC. I have an MSI NVIDIA GTX 1070 Armor Edition, i5 7400, a 1TB hard drive, two 128GB SSDs. It's not bad. It's awesome. How can you say it's not bad? It's awesome.
Yeah,
what do you think? I think it's
complain about
awesome.
that.
You have one of the fastest graphics cards available, and you have not one, but two SSDs.
Two SSDs. I hope they're in RAID 0.
Super processing. Blast processing. That's really fast, yeah. That's a common thing with a PC Master is. It's that whole meme of it's not much but it's mine. This guy comes in, I have a GTX 1070, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I could do better.
It's really fast.
That's a really nice system.
You know how really fast it is?
I need to go grab a component. 1 second.
Jared will be back shortly.